What's happening? What's going on? Keep going? Oh. Alright, cool. What's good? What's happening, people? Dadsrus. I don't want to feel like a host in that, but this is what you got to do, innit? Dadsrus, yeah? This place is a place for learning. Take note. Learning, sharing, and understanding. I need to learn some shit because I know there's always a better level man can be. I need to share, and I need my brothers to share every now and then because we need to talk. And most importantly, man need to understand. Don't have to agree, but understand where another person's coming from. Do you know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, I'm not even going to do no long intros and all that kind of stuff because we ain't really got the time like that. On a real quick one, brother Dwayne over there.
Lord have mercy. Well gone. Yeah. Me. That's it. That's how you introduce me. Lord have mercy. Did you see me? That's my best side. That's my It doesn't matter. I've got two good sides.
Yeah, that's Dwayne. You just got everything about Dwayne in 2 sentences.
That's the 2 best sides.
That's
Get
it.
me?
You know, there's some people say that's my best side. He just said, nah, I got two
best
Both sides are my best sides, bro.
That's sick, fam. I like that. I'm gonna use that.
And
one.
brother Terry as well.
Yeah, you done. Well, you got old school. Use the old name. Not the name like.
So what you want? New names?
Yeah, man didn't ask
Nah,
you
you know
still.
what it is though. People like usually. I don't know what to say. These
Yeah,
days.
what
You know
name?
it is. But
What do you prefer to go by?
Max. Usually it's Max or Terrence. Say
Terrence is more old school than Terry, bro.
Yeah,
I don't even know.
Terrence
Terry,
is
proper
real.
like,
Yeah,
nah,
yeah.
mental. You get me? I don't mind, you know.
Over
Because you know what it is,
Terrence.
because that's how long we've. Not many people
It's
know
true.
that. Many people just know me as Max. So they're like, when you hear Terry, like, what? It's Max.
But you know what, yeah? Whatever name you're going to call me, there's going to be a whole section of people that say what? Whichever one you go with.
Yeah,
I
I'm
could say
saying
about 6. I don't even know what you're going to say. But for now, what, Terry? Max?
I don't mind,
Maxi?
you know, whatever feels. You know what?
Aight.
Because you know me is that it's real. It's Terry, man. I don't mind it. I don't
Terry it is.
I grew up like that, man. I think over years I switched it because I've come in myself. I get to know myself, what I prefer. But because we never had that problem. I've never had. Back
Yeah,
in,
man,
you know
that's
what I'm
just what
saying?
man
It's only
know you
because
as.
times has changed and that.
And B's going to say Danny, all bear different things to me. It just is what it is, isn't it?
It's either D or Danny. It's never Daniel. Let's be real.
It's never Daniel.
It's never
These
Daniel.
times that's my birth certificate name.
It's just
I
your
got
birth
questions.
name, bro. You got questions today?
Get in just like that.
Yeah,
You even gonna ask how we are, nothing. You're just gonna just have.
Let's
go
get
in.
into it,
A bar
Tez.
like that.
Let's get into it, Tez.
This is getting deep.
Nah, talk to me. How are you? How's life?
I'm overwhelmed with blessings.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I'm overwhelmed with blessings, and I'm working on a thing called discipline, consistency over time. I'm trying to. That's my motto, and I'm following that
Nice.
at this moment. But I'm overwhelmed with blessings.
That's good though, still.
Yeah.
That's good. I can't even. Do you want to elaborate on that? What are your blessings?
My children, the life that I have, the partner I have, the work that I've been able to do to make money on my own, not have to worry. I've always dreamt of that time when, you know, like in your nighttime money, just you hear that noise, that not the one where it takes the money out, the one that puts the money in.
Ching,
Them ones.
ching.
Yeah,
Ching, ching.
and then the phone,
The,
you
the,
go,
Mon- the Monzo account.
yeah, I love that. I love that noise, you know.
I'm new to
But when
that
it comes
still.
out, it don't sound good. But when it goes in at any time of the night, and I have to wait for the end of the month. You know that one where you like the end of the month and you're like, and then the money's done after a week.
I'm gonna lie, I don't even think I know the. I thought the sound was the same for going in and going out. I'm
when it
not gonna
comes
lie.
out, it's the rotten one.
Is it?
Rotten.
Yeah,
Rotten.
I'm
Say
so
that.
new to it. I'm only getting the in sound right now.
Ooh.
Yeah, like I haven't set up my debits yet and all that stuff.
Nice.
So right now I'm like, this account is
Nice.
yeah.
I like that.
You know, the debt collectors all looking at Danny, right? Him on Dad Us Pod.
I soon set it all up. I soon set it up. D, what's going on for you, brother?
Do you know what? I kind of like what you said, Tez. I kind of like. No, for me, I'm tired. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm tired.
Tired of traveling, you know?
Yeah, no, I'm tired. But I stay blessed and I stay grateful. Do you know what I mean? And my blessings and my gratitude really stems from me realizing that every day is a new opportunity to be exactly
man.
who I'm meant to be. You understand? So it's even though I'm blessed with the kids and the people around me, all of that, that's great because to be honest, they're gonna be there. But without me, none of those blessings are even gonna feel like blessings. I'm not gonna see my kids as a blessing if I don't understand that I am my first and most important blessing.
Like to inside.
You understand? So that's me. That's my job right now is recognizing every single day that the opportunity to know that I'm dope and I'm my biggest blessing. I'm good.
Man said he's got two good sides.
Bruv, I'm not even trying to lie.
Change the narrative, bro. No, but it's not like changing the narrative.
And this isn't cocky. This isn't arrogance. This is confidence.
No, man,
Because I don't think I'm better than anybody else.
Yeah, but
I just don't believe anyone else is better than me either.
All right.
It's just I'm me and you're you and you are you, and that's what makes you you. You're your best you. I'm my best me, and then let's see how we can combine that and make something out of that.
Right now, I'm learning while he's sharing, and I understand.
You
Come on.
done. I like
What
that.
about you? How you feel though? How you feel?
That's
though?
true, Dan. How
boy,
you feeling?
You be nervous. You be walking up and down. You be
Yeah, that was
juicing it
off
up.
camera.
So like, go get a drink, not get
That
a
was
drink.
off
so I drink
camera. You
water.
weren't meant to put that on
Swear
camera.
down. You can delete it. You can delete it out.
Nah, listen, man, I'm definitely blessed. Definitely blessed. New profession, not even new profession, new job role and stuff like that.
Nice.
Gives me
Nice. Give you a round of applause.
No,
for
but I
that
don't
one
know what it
still.
is. I don't know
It don't
what it
matter
is.
because it's
Yeah,
a new job.
I
It's still a
don't
blessing,
need
bro.
to-
From it's not porn.
But what is it though,
Yeah,
fam?
sure.
I don't
It's
know
a
what
nice thing, but I don't need to put it on camera still. But it's a nice thing. I'll tell you
Swear.
after.
Alright,
Yeah,
say no
it's
more.
a
But
nice
I'm not
thing.
clapping to know what it is.
That's bad, man.
I don't know.
That's bad, mind, Tess.
No,
It's a
I'm calling you Tess. From
It's a
now,
nice
Tess.
thing.
No, I love it. I love it.
But yeah, but that gives man the space and opportunity to then work on certain ideas while we're here today, innit?
Love that.
All right, so
It
it's giving
took
you that freedom.
it took a long time to accept.
It's just the name job. It's been out of
Yeah.
my vocabulary for a long time.
I'm
I
the
don't
same.
even know job no more.
I'm the same. I've
know.
never
Yeah, me.
had one for
Love
God
that.
knows how long, but I never had the freedom to then do my creation.
That- I love that.
Because it's always like, what am I doing tomorrow? I need to get paid. But now it's like, cool, it takes hours out of man's day, but that's just secure and I can fund this and make this happen and blah, blah, blah. So that obviously, man's kids are good and stuff like that. And man's just focused, man. Man's focused and man's here, but I need to learn.
All right, you
I
can
need
fire
to
the
learn.
questions.
I
Now,
need
bro.
to
You
keep-
can't just come in like that though. That was bad.
I need to keep growing, yeah,
fire
sorry.
questions straight. fam.
Fire question. Sometimes it's got to be done, but I understand.
yeah,
we do
yeah,
feel
yeah.
better now that
Yeah,
you've
what
asked us
way?
how we're doing.
So like,
You know what I mean?
people know I'll go on now. Know who we are. Little piece. You get me?
If I say dad, yeah?
Oh man.
If I say dad,
Okay.
what do you think when you hear the word dad? What do you, not who do you think of, you know? Don't tell me who you think of, because
okay.
that's obvious. What do you think when you hear the word dad? It's almost like saying, what is a dad, innit?
Presence. At the moment, it's.
We talk about being present.
Yeah,
Right,
presence.
right,
Like
right.
presence.
Yeah. The presence of
Yeah.
what?
Presence of a dad. The presence of a male.
Yeah, go on.
figure
Yeah, keep getting there. That's because that's where I'm going.
in the children's life.
Right.
In a child's life, sorry. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna speak generic because it could be for any dad, but at the same
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
it could be my dad, anybody. Presence is a huge being there. But then there's obviously the other thing we're just talking about off camera in terms of my guy's example. I don't want to use his name, but he was just literally saying the non-present, like that. You can't be just present and not doing things.
So can't be present and not be present.
Yeah. There's this thing where, you know what I mean? My father was present,
Yeah.
but he weren't present. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You want to come in and be, how's your day-to-day son? Come talk, man.
But removing anyone else, though, what's your, what
Presence,
do
man.
you hear when you,
Yeah,
when you
straight
hear
presence.
dad?
Presence and unconditional love.
Oh, yeah, love that still. That's good.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, that's nice. What would you say, D?
Me, when you speak of the word or when you mention the word dad or father, I think, like you, T, I think it's the leading example of love from the masculine. Yeah? So for a daughter, it's going to be the first time, it's going to be her first introduction to love from the masculine, from a man. So our daughters, whoever's got a daughter, my daughter, I speak personally, my daughter's first example and first experience of love from a man is me.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And for a son, the first example of love from a man, again, but the first example of what it looks like to be a man is me. So for me, when I think of dad, I think of the example of what love feels and looks and smells and is like from the masculine, from a man, from a divine masculine. If you got a man stepping into his divine masculine, then you got something different.
All right, so what if I said, I feel like you're both just being like super smart with it, which is cool and everything. But if I were to say, give me some words then, descriptive words.
Descriptive
presence,
words.
yeah,
So presence.
unconditional love,
Definite.
I don't like to use the word role model. I say grow model.
Grow model.
Yeah, I've changed the vocabulary. I like to say grow model. So like everybody likes Bob Marley in it, but he ain't the best example. You get what I'm saying? Everybody, he's so great, but then look how much baby mums he had. How he smoked. You know what I'm saying? There's all these other things what was going on.
But again,
you get me?
that's culturally what happens. I ain't trying to knock that because that's a culture thing.
There's these role models that I can take from that though, from him as a person. I can literally say, "Wow, but he done this, and so I don't like the role model. So a role model.
Wait, are you saying you can take the bad examples too to learn not
Yeah,
what
yeah,
to
yeah,
not
how
do?
not
Every
to do.
example
Yeah.
is an opportunity
to learn.
to listen, learn, change, grow, and evolve.
And that one, we can use that one example.
Some people don't allow that space.
No,
though,
but that's because
to
nobody
learn the bad examples.
No, but that's because no one wants bad things. No one likes the negativity.
But that's another episode. But I'm just saying.
But it is. That's exactly what it is. So,
Yeah, some people don't allow those bad.
but if
examples.
you just want words. But in terms of, as I said to you,
Yeah,
that
man.
is the definition of what a dad is to me. Is the example
Presence.
of love, bruv, from a man. Love.
Mm.
Like people are afraid to use the word love. Like presence is the love he's talking about.
It's the overall.
It's
It's the conquer everything. Love conquers all. They're saying.
everything. So when you're present, the reason why like you want your dad to be present, like let's say you were talking about your dad personally. My dad personally wasn't present in the house every day, but every time he was around, he was present. So it was a difference.
All right, okay.
It's a different thing. So he went in the yard 24/7.
Yeah.
But you see, if I call my dad now, he's present. Whether I agree or disagree with him, even if I call him and I say to him, "Oh, Dad, I just went down the road," and he says, "Oh, where was you? I was down. I don't like Brixton." Like I'm using an example.
Yeah.
Because he loves Brixton, but I'm just using an example of something he don't like. I don't like Brixton. Too much dirty people them down there, man. Just, you know what I mean?
But
it's
giving-
changed.
But
I mean,
you're
I've got
saying
them tomorrow.
Yeah, and but the fact is, I've asked him a question and he's answering it honestly. He's present.
he's giving you 100%.
My dad always gives 100% of who he is. So whether you like that or not, he's gonna give you him, and that's what I mean.
Attention. He's giving you 100% attention.
100% attention and presence. But you can use the word attention. You can. For me, it's the leading example of what a man is.
I think what I would have said would have been similar still, but I would have gone with support.
That falls under the same bracket. But yeah,
I
you
think
just
it's under
use
the
the
same
word
bracket still.
Yeah,
Because I guess similar to your example, I know if I phone mine or shout mine, it's going to happen.
yeah, definitely.
He's going to try his best.
But he's gonna do the best he can with what he
He's
has.
going to do the best he can, and I know that he's going to champion me as well.
Yeah, man.
Like,
But do you do
wherever
that? When you say dad, do you could be automatically when you said dad, I automatically started to think of my dad instead of thinking of what me as a dad.
Yeah.
But you said don't look at it as
Don't tell me. Don't tell me what.
He was wanting to know.
Automatically
What, of course you do, because that's
started
our
thinking,
experience of a dad. innit?
But we're living the dads already. Like
Yeah.
we should know.
Yeah.
But it's like,
mad.
what would you say is a definition of a dad? And you said it.
When you
present.
hear that,
Yeah.
boom, what do you?
No, but
you
also
hear
like my head.
presence.
When you said that, my head did go to my dad to start looking at what was he a dad? What kind of?
I go there first, and then I
Yeah.
go to what am I as a
then I
dad?
look to I.
What you saying? You rate my questions, eh?
Eh?
You saying you rate my questions, innit? That's what you're
The
saying.
questions. It's
sick,
never been.
innit?
We don't get. Yes, yeah, watch out though.
Man wants to be validated.
Yeah.
Or something. What's the
No,
matter?
hold it, because at the end of the day, we yawn for these kind of questions.
Yeah,
Do you get what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like, we could not have these with our partners. Like, we wouldn't have that kind of question. Man, then we don't have them kind of questions because we might be consumed, but we don't sit there and have these kind of things no more.
Yeah, no. I
Man, them
wanna
don't have
know-
this conversation.
You know what I'm
You said
saying?
anymore. I'm not sure Mandem was ever having them conversations.
I don't want to write off the other generation. You get me? I don't
Oh
have
no,
to
I'm
write
only talking about the generation that we
of
know.
us.
Yeah.
No, we never.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
we
you're
didn't.
right. Other generations may.
But we are now, though.
Huh?
We
More
are
so
now,
now.
though.
Yeah, no, we are.
But
definitely.
I don't know if in the capacity that we should be in our little spaces.
I agree.
Here, we're working on it.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what we're
that's it.
doing. No,
What
that's
made you answer?
interesting.
What made you want to answer that question though? That
Because, all right. So in the long run, yeah. Can you say what a good dad is? I want to know what a good dad is. So before we even get to that question, where does that interpretation come from? When you say presence, and when you say presence and love and all that stuff, where does that come from? So before you overthought of children and blah blah blah, your first thing was presence. Where does that come from?
For me, it came from what I need. Like he said, I thought of my dad. So what I needed and what my dad gave me, or what I thought would maybe have been missing. So for me, it comes from my personal experience and what I think I need as a son. Because I'm I'm somebody's son. So I think about myself as a son, because you spoke about dad. That's why, like you said, you go straight to, I think about my dad. Do you know what I mean? So although you said kind of don't think about your dad, my only experience of a dad is my dad. Even though there are other men in my lives that have been role models to me, my dad's my dad, and no one else can replace that.
Of course.
Nor do I want anyone to. So for me, that's what I thought about.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I thought about like what was my dad to me, what wasn't he to me, and what more could he have been? Do you know what I mean? What all of those things is what I thought about in that moment.
Like, okay, so where the question came from, like for me, there is no definition. There is no one solid definition of dad.
Not.
Although we kind of said similar between the three of us still.
Yeah.
But someone else is going to say something completely different. And who are we to say that person's wrong in their definition of what dad is?
Yeah, but we all agree to what.
I don't reckon.
You know?
I don't know, but I just don't reckon.
I think everyone's going to disagree with our points.
I reckon someone who's
But
not...
what he's saying is someone may add.
I reckon...
Or they may feel as though their experience is
There's
different.
barely
Someone
there's
who's
so
not had
much
that...
more.
Yeah, I kind of wanted you to
So
say
much. No, there's
a
so
few more
much.
things.
There's so much more. I'll probably have to just...
But before you go there, someone who's not had the presence isn't going to say presence. They might say... I don't know for a fact. They might say, Dad, absent.
No, I'm living... Because
do
you
you
know
know what
why?
I'm
I'm being real. I'm living it now because I don't think I'm present enough in my kid's life.
Oh, that's where I was going. Go on.
Yeah, I don't think I'm... Even like, I was just thinking now, like, I work so hard. Like, I feel like I'm there, but I'm not. So even when I'm at home, I'm so tired. I'm like... I would be driving home. I'm like, all right, I'm going to read the book to Little Miss. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. I'm going to take time out. I even started a podcast with my daughter, little daughter. You get me? And we're meant to be continuing that because she loves that. She gets gas. So all these little, because I'm busy now, I'm not as present as I should be.
Right.
Do you get what I'm saying? And I know the importance of being present. Just going in the room and just sitting down on the bed with one of them and saying, look, how are you today? And games. And it's been drummed into me for a long time. Even my partner makes it a thing.
Yeah.
Family, look, round the table, Sunday dinner. We're always about one thing I guarantee we're around the dinner, Sunday table, Sunday dinner, playing and I'll be the games master in terms of general questions, knowledge questions.
Yeah.
But that's a standard thing. But I reckon I could be when cause I need to be more present. Even if I'm here, I'm still thinking in my head, and I'm thinking, wow, who's putting her to bed? Who's doing that? You get what I'm saying? These little things have detriment because I didn't get that when I was younger.
Right.
And that's where it goes back to the thing. I didn't get that. And I
So
don't
it
wanna,
was
I don't
kind
wanna
of
be
that though.
repetitive.
It was what you just mentioned there. For someone else, it might be an absent father. That was what it came from him.
Yeah.
It was presence because that's what resonated with him. And like you said, someone else would say absent. But when you said dad, what do I think of? For me personally, I'm always going to think about what's of most benefit. When if you were to ask to the word or to the thing that you asked about, if you're asking me what is a son or blah blah blah, I'm gonna think personally of what's of most benefit, not of what's not. I'm not gonna go to the thing that
The lacking
triggered.
part.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go to the lack of, because if you've asked me what is the definition for me, I'm not saying that there isn't no negativity in that, but for me, what's of benefit. So I'm not gonna speak about a dad from just a space or place of lack of.
Yeah.
Because for me, all I'm doing is teaching myself and my kids to move from a space of more, being your best benefit. Do you know what I mean? Not lack of.
100%.
Do you understand? So when you ask me a question, I'm only going to answer it from a space that makes sense to me, not to what you think makes sense to you or what you think might make sense to me.
Yeah.
It's what I believe makes sense to me.
Are you, based on what you said,
Yeah.
when I asked the question,
Yeah.
are you a good dad?
You know the answer to that.
That's why I didn't want to go to you first.
You know the answer to
All right,
that.
let me go to Terry
Why
real
would you
quick.
say, all right, what?
Because he knows the answer to it.
No,
He knows
he just told you both sides of his face is the best side, bro.
Now,
He's
don't
confident.
get this twisted.
But remember, I thought that, mate, I'm a good dad, innit?
No. All you did.
we're
Right?
about
Let me
to
break
ask
it
you.
here
We're about to ask you.
because remember he asked the question. The answer to the question is, of course I'm a good dad. Could I improve? Of course I could. Could I do more? Of course I can. There's so much variables and things that I can say. But if you ask me, I'll speak the thing. But he asked me if I'm a good dad. The first one I'm going to do is answer that with my chest. Yes, I am. What you think I'm going to? I just told you. Look, I'm not going to talk about my lack of. Like that's all I am. I'll speak about my lack of. But I'm not going to speak about that like that's who I am. You know, I'm the lack of that. When you spoke about presence from with your chest on the space of this is what I did, and then you went into more depth. If I'm honest, I could be more present with my kids. I could. What you said there resonated with me. I was gonna go into that, but he asked me a question. I told you I'm a king, brother. I'm a king.
Where's the button? I haven't got the one of them.
Learn, share, and understand.
I'm a king, bro, and I will not see myself as less than. I'm not gonna dim my light just because sometimes I travel in darkness.
Come on now, select the inside.
Like,
block,
don't get this twisted, bruv.
Come on,
I am the light.
Come on now.
So although I'm walking through the dark, I'm the light. So I need to remember I'm the light. So when I'm like, why is it dark in there? I need to remember that I'm the light.
All right, so I should have asked you first.
Why?
Because
get the same answer now.
Because that's what I'm saying. Like,
No,
now,
you're gonna get
Right,
no,
no,
I'm
Just
gonna get the
ripped
same.
it up.
No, you wouldn't. No, you would have got the same energy, bro. Because at the end of the day, I know I'm a good dad, innit?
Definitely.
Alright, so based
I get
on-
told before I even got here, I got someone else randomly just told me on the phone because my baby's first birthday coming up next week. She's like, yeah, make sure I'm coming. And no, the joke thing is, you know, when you got friends that you know as your female friends, and now they're not your female friends because you got a woman now, and now they're friends, and you're like, rah. But I didn't know if I sent her the invite, so I phoned her. I said, did you get an invite? You don't have to phone me because your girl gave me the invite. I was like, what?
Yeah,
We're
I know that. Like,
But I'm like, but the main thing was that she was like,
Shanna.
she goes, you're a good dad, you know. Nah, T, all the things you're doing online and what you're doing, I see what you're doing and how you being spoke about. You're a good dad. So I just got told before I come here, I'm a
Bro,
good
just
dad.
you saying what you said proved that to me. The way you spoke about your kids and how you could be present and everything, just your demeanor shows that you are.
good
So
dad.
I know that man was gonna say that, but Danny's trying to trigger us, innit? He's trying to trigger us.
Nah,
He
I
wants
was
to try and
gonna
make
say,
us cry. That's
I was
what
gonna say, yeah, based on what you said a dad is to you,
Yeah.
if you are that or if you are not that, does that make you a good dad? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So you said
yeah,
you said
yeah.
you're not present. You said a dad is presence.
Dad, I'm present,
also
bro, but I
said-
could be better. Like
It could be
the way
more.
I said I could be more. Like now, I'm literally. I always want to improve in my business. You must know, bro. You do your video. You're like,
No, I fully
I gotta get the upgrade. I want to constantly improve. In my relationship, everything. I don't want to just be. I want to equal. I want to be flying, bro. I don't want to be no chicken, bro. Like just there, cluck cluck, doing the gossiping, just sitting there. No, I'm not that. I'm the equal, flying around the place, bro.
Yeah.
To get it. Now, when I'm here, man, state is gone to. I'm traveling this year. I'm gone. So, wife, you hear what I'm saying? I'm going to LA for my birthday.
Wait. Are you only telling her now?
Yeah.
Tell her.
So I'm going to LA. I'm going to LA for my birthday, innit, with a man them, innit? Yeah.
Come on.
So
Don't try to use the
me?
pod.
Yeah.
To go LA with the
I'm
man
in there.
them.
I'm raggo. I'm gonna put that in there. You get what I'm saying? Because I go to.
Who's paying? Are you paying for me?
Man,
right.
He went to say yeah because you said
talk about that look more, dang. Talk about that.
we
look
talk
more.
about that one
You hear me?
after.
But nah, I need to look, bro. I want to improve. I
Alright,
wanna get better.
how did you feel, yeah, when someone told you this is your friend or brethren or what?
Brethren.
Close friend.
Close friend, yeah.
When they told you you're a good dad, how do you respond to that? How does that
I've
make you?
learned
How does that
now-
make you feel?
I've learned now to receive it and use it as fuel.
Or did you not receive it before? man?
Nah, not with you. I'm not. Yeah, because I know you're supposed to be doing that. But then what happens because of lack of what we see in around us, certain times, the examples they're far and more. So people now see me. Everybody knows me for my boys. I'm always with my boy. Everywhere I go is my boys. Business. They had their own black. I was killing. I pushed them to limits. Everywhere I was going, talk shows were going, hosting, you do it. I was kind of thinking like, you know, like you can't take a horse to the water and drink it, and come drink the water. You don't like it, all right, go try next thing, drink it. You get me? I pushed them to everything that they could. I said, if you want a Lambo by your 23, like work with me. I guarantee you get your Lambo. But obviously after a certain time when they get teenagers, they change, and that's life, and certain things happen that change the dynamics. But other than that,
But
that
the
was
fact
that.
is, you're installing that mindset into
They're
them.
like Lambos now. They move like Lambos now. May not have the Lambo, but they move like
But
Lambos.
they got the inner Lambo.
Yeah, they feel like a Lambo. Though the engine's not. I'm like, look at you, lot. I look at that. And I was like, I made that.
Yeah.
Nice.
See,
good,
see,
man.
for me, yeah, something like that's what I appreciate. I appreciate the fact, like, all right, with mine, I'm just doing little things now that you're not reaping the reward right now, and you're just thinking, what's the point, or what are we doing, or whatever. But I'm thinking ahead, innit? When you hit 16, 18, 21, whatever it is, I know how to do this, I know how to do that. Raw, that show, like, raw. I'm hoping they connect back in it.
No, they will 110%.
So I respect that you're like, just bring them, show them, and whatever.
But it's not gonna come out the way what I wanted because
It
I'm
won't.
trying to live. It will come out in a different way.
Individuals, isn't it?
Yeah,
So-
the way my son moves now, I thought you forgot about all the stuff I taught you. Nah, it evolves and comes in another element where you're like, rah, because they're the gens, innit? They changed. Everything's different now.
But
innit?
it's good of you to see
but
that.
it's beautiful.
That- no,
to
that's
see it.
good of you to
'Cause
see
I
it,
beat
bro.
up myself and think, you're not who I thought you would be, or boom, boom. Nah, they do exactly. I can see everything because I'm paying it. One thing I pay attention now. I think that was my. As a father, I didn't pay attention. I pay attention. I read things. I watch things. How they are. I look at them as brothers and sisters. And I think you're similar. I can see everything. Like it's mad. It's beautiful. I can predict what they're gonna do now, but I don't tell them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He just did one smile when he was saying that, like that was genuine,
Who, me?
No.
Oh, yeah. No,
What are we
definitely.
calling him? What are we calling him?
It's whatever you want, bro. But I'm calling him Tez, bro.
Whatever you.
It's what, like that's man's. And the thing is, and when I'm feeling like kind of gas, it's Tezza.
Tezza.
Get
I
me?
said whatever you want.
That's mad.
You can call it whatever you
We're
want,
old
then.
school, innit?
But
We're
man's
old
Tez
school.
out there. You get me?
So you know you're good.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think how to.
Ask him.
Yeah, I'm trying to think how to. You don't even go and ask me. I'm trying to think how. Like,
He's already
mean,
ready
God?
to answer, but he's not. He doesn't know his answer though.
No.
You know those ones.
Are you a good dad?
Do you know what I think it is?
Dan.
I think there's particular people or persons that I'd like to hear it from. I think. So I've got those friends. You're a good dad. You're a sick dad. And that's great. It feels nice. I feel like there's a particular person or people that I want to hear it from though, personally.
We all want that, but the question hasn't been answered because we're asking you what you think. You've told us what you would like,
I hear you.
but we asked you what you
I a
think.
good
You
dad?
asked us what we thought. Am I a good dad? I answered it. Are you a good dad? He answered it.
man.
Are you a good dad? Answer it.
I'm a good dad.
All
I'm
right.
a good dad. I'm very, very present. I'm very active. My children don't live close to me, and I'm always there. They can call me anytime. I'm gonna answer my phone. If I miss the call, if I see a missed call, I'm phoning that straight back. And I'm
I
active.
could be on the
mate.
phone, bro, and
I'm
I'm putting a
active,
call.
like-
I'm locking that call off. to
Yeah,
talk to
yeah,
them, you
yeah.
get me?
I'm active,
But
but
then
then,
answer me for money.
but
Sure.
then, like, is
yeah, all the time.
yeah,
What we having for dinner
Peas.
today? Like what?
peas. But then,
man, see,
why did I pick up the phone? To
see, my kids know I because my phone's on silent. My phone, so my phone is like bruv, my kids actually know they phone their mum, innit? They don't phone me because dad will phone back because anyone who phones me knows that more often than not I'm gonna miss your call unless
right,
the
I'm
phone's in
gonna
my
phone
hand
back
because
when
my
I'm
phone's
ready.
always on silent.
Yeah.
It's not even vibrate; it's always on silent.
How do you know it's enough? Enough.
How do I know what's enough? Sorry.
How do you know what we're doing is enough? How do we know what we're doing is enough?
I don't think anything we're doing is ever going to be enough, if that makes sense. I just know that I'm doing enough for what I am capable of doing in that moment. But like Tez said, yeah, I'm always striving to do better anyway. So enough isn't that. I'm not looking. I don't think that there is a place that we reach of like, oh, it's complete.
Yeah.
That's never going to happen. Do you know what I mean? And my job isn't to do enough. My job is to actually, like, I'm a supervisor, bruv. These kids aren't mine. You understand? They're mine, but they're not mine to keep. I'm
Okay.
here to supervise them.
Okay.
That's why we're here.
And a system.
Here, support, help, guide, assist, supervise. I'm a supervisor. I'm going to tell you that now. Yeah? I'm a boss supervisor, but I'm a supervisor. And my job is to supervise them, as we said, help, support, and assist, to be the best boss they can be in their life.
Not control.
I can't.
their
No.
life.
No,
Like,
we can
assist.
control to. We have to control to a certain extent.
No, but you still can't control it. Like you said, you control to a certain
Direct
degree. But
it,
like
yeah.
you did, what did you say? You said, "Raw, I wanted them to do this," and then you realize because I realize that I have to relinquish and release all control in order to be in more control than I've ever been in my whole entire life.
Let go.
I had to let go of the leash or the lead or the string, whatever you want, in case people come for me. Raw, you put your kids on a lead, big man. I don't mean it like that. It's a metaphor.
Never that.
Never that.
Just cut the leash is the mouth, innit?
Yeah.
Where you going?
And they know what that means. So I had to release that. My daughter's 15.
Yeah,
I have to understand what that means. I'll tell you a little story real quick.
Tell it.
One day, just the other day, man's on tour. I come back on tour for one or 2 days, and I'm just doing my little sets. Do you know what I mean? Doing little press ups because I'm not gonna go to the gym. I'm too tired.
Do
to
the press
do
ups,
this-
man.
Do the
It's
press ups at
important.
home.
120 a day.
Yeah,
man.
you understand? Calm down 100, but the extra 20 sometimes pisses me.
No, but you
Calm
gotta
down
do it.
zero.
No, you're right.
Split it up
I'm
during
gonna
the
push
day.
it up. I'm gonna push it up.
Yeah,
I'm
but
gonna
don't do
put-
it at once though.
No way, are you mad?
Yeah,
but I
just do
do
40,
120.
yeah.
I'm taking it
Best.
up to 120 because to be
100%.
fair, 100 is it's
It's alright. I
easier.
celebrate you lot. I'm on zero right
Thank
now.
you.
but-
You're right. You're
Nah,
land.
allow that, fam.
Yeah.
Why for that? You have to
We're
do
doing
that.
this. We're doing this.
When I'm ready, I'll do a little
I'm back
50.
home, yeah?
I do a little 50.
I'm not gonna mention the pickney them's name. Like my kids, I can mention, but I won't mention the other child's name.
Yeah, of course.
My daughter has a friend at school who something happened. They're no longer friends, but this is the maturity and this is the tools that I give my kids. My daughter turned around and said, as they weren't getting along, she goes, "This ain't working, so we might as well just allow this."
What?
Yeah, because the girl's going back and forth and saying this, that, and the other, and she's saying, obviously, we're not clicking. So it's cool, but let's just end this. I looked at my daughter like, yo, this is my child. Bruv, I don't think you don't realize the proudness that I have with this child, you know. You understand? It brings a different feeling to my body. Same for my sons, but this is about your sister. My firstborn, you understand? So anyway, this thing's happening with this girl. And then when I get back, I then get the next update.
I love that.
So when I get back now,
You go back and say, well, what happened at school
no,
today?
because I'm not thinking. I didn't know that there was an update. I thought that was it.
Okay, yeah. No, I do still.
Yeah, this is-
I'm like, right, what? How's school today?
No, I thought that was the. I thought that was the end.
That's the end.
That was
Yeah.
the end of it.
No, no,
you had
no.
that conversation with her, and that was the end of it. You
No,
done
no,
squashed
no.
the thing, and it's not like Mumsy, as in Cass has called me or messaged me to say, hey, you know, she's kept it. Just boom, she ain't said that. So I'm just like, all right. So I'm there. A friend has stayed over as well. Another friend, which is my daughter's friend,
Okay.
who's like another daughter to me. It's like I watch her grow. All the kids within my tribe are my kids as well.
Come on now. That's
You
how we do
understand?
it. Village thing.
Village thing. Aye.
Oh, Village E1T1. And
There
that.
you go.
We'll get there.
So, my daughter comes in and says, "Oh yeah, Dad, got to tell you about the situation." She tells me, "Well, apparently I'm stuck up, boom, 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 this, that, and the other." So I'm like, "All right, well, what did you do about that?" She goes, "I just approached her and said to her, listen, we've already decided, boom, boom, boom." She dealt with it nicely. Apparently, her teacher was like, "Oh, how would you feel because this girl was out the school, but now she's coming back into the school? How would you feel about us bringing her back into the friendship group?" My daughter told the teacher and said, "That won't work, miss, because we don't click."
You don't click, man.
This particular teacher has a certain kind of relationship with this particular child. She wants the best for her, but she doesn't know the child and the things that's happened. Again, without speaking to people, I'm not saying no names, but the child has gone through things that I can't mention, but we all know what the kind of things I'm talking about. She fast. Yeah? Right? She fast. My daughter's not fast, from what I know.
Yeah.
You understand? As far as I'm concerned. 'Cause if I find out, it's a different thing. But from what I know, she not fast. So all right, we keep it moving. 2-2s now. I hear my daughter and her friend outside in the like passage, like talking. And I'm still doing my press ups, and sit ups, and things.
You're still doing the same press ups from that.
Well, because remember, I do. Where you said don't do 100, I actually do 100. So I do like say maybe 40 or 20, but I take a minute in between, and then
Yeah, then you
I
go
bang
back
it out.
in.
I bang it
Alright.
out one time.
No, I do
like
it
you
during
said,
the day,
during the
fam.
day and throughout the
I've
day.
got to do my next in the set when I get home.
I might even do it before we leave.
Oh, yeah,
You
I'll do it.
understand?
Yes, but actually,
Alright,
I'm joining in still.
All right,
Dads
same
are
time.
us. We do this.
40,
together.
40 press
Done
ups,
40 press ups.
Yeah,
One
yeah.
time though.
Yeah, one
Yeah,
time.
cool. We can do that.
Yeah,
That's
let's
fine.
go.
All right. So anyway, my daughter and the friend come back in. Oh yeah, and Dwayne, this is the friend. She said, Kayla needs some D.
Ross. The friend said, who's Kayla?
Kayla's my daughter.
Okay.
Yeah?
So we know. Go on.
Yeah? Kayla's my daughter. The friend has come in and said, oh, Dwayne, also the girl
Right. Okay.
said to Kayla that she needs some D. I'm doing press-ups, boys.
I don't know where you're at now. You're at the press ups now.
Yeah,
so
I'm just waiting
what do
to
I do?
hear.
I'm in the press-up position.
Oh, you're in there as well.
And I think I've got my back to them.
Right.
So I get up.
You have to. Did you shoot up? You know, just shoot
No,
up.
no,
once.
no. I did it slow because I don't want to alarm.
You gotta be careful.
My,
You have
my,
to be
my,
careful.
my children.
44 as well.
You understand? Yeah, 44. I'll just get. I'll shoot up and then get a head spin.
do you ever feel like, as well as nuts as it sounds, and as
You're right over there.
as
You good, yeah? We
Yeah,
good.
you're right.
it's
Yeah.
shocked as well, as nuts as it sounds, and as impossible, my child, and all that. Do you approach it cautiously, just in case?
I approach it with
I like the way you dropped that.
No, I like the way I approach it with
But he already
sense.
said that.
'cause-
yeah.
I know.
Because with
maybe-
me, hell no, never. But I need to approach cautiously
I have to.
because I
don't
know.
want my daughter to look to any other man for what she should be looking to me for.
Yeah. As in,
Because I've dealt with those dads, daughters, sorry.
oh shit.
I've dealt with those daughters.
Type, yeah.
Yeah, I hear
You lot understanding what I'm saying? As a young man,
Yeah.
I've actually been with those dads' daughters.
As well as-
I'm not raising that daughter.
As
I
well
have
as
no
being
problem.
that child. Go on.
Yeah, no, I have no problem and no disrespect to those women that I have met because these are still beautiful, epic women. But the relationship that some of them have had with their dad has also contributed to why they were a certain way,
Behaving that way. Yeah, 100%.
right? So what I want to do is remember that. I don't want to do what my mum did. You know, like I thought my mum was born 30. The way Barbara was set up, because it was just straight your Ross. Yeah. Everything must get broke up. Your bomb. You understand? It was that.
So if then it triggers people.
Yeah,
Then it
sorry,
triggers.
it was that life, bro. I thought my mum was born 30, 35. She never had a childhood. It couldn't have been because she doesn't remember nothing, big man.
She's just heaven, and that's it.
Remember, she is
Angel.
just here. When gal come to my yard, for who son? My son, not my son. You understand? So gal couldn't come my door like that. So
But are you also like? I'm also cautious of. I know my mom and dad was saying my kid is a saint.
no.
Not that I was bad.
I wasn't a saint, but I wasn't bad either.
I wasn't bad, yeah. But you just gotta be careful of. Let me learn. Let me figure this out. But yeah,
My
so you
mum
approached it slowly.
My mum did not leave that space for me.
Okay.
To a degree. But she also couldn't help but leave that space. As I said, my dad wasn't in the yard and my mum was at home and she was working. I took myself to and from school, do you know what I mean, from quite early. So I had a certain space, but there was a curfew. Bruv, be home that curfew. If you're not home, you're grounded. And there was no warning.
Yeah.
You're gone. So I learned
So
a certain balance from my mum, a certain energy you had to have, which I possess to this day and utilize because I felt like it was necessary. But I feel like my mum only had one way.
Right, cool.
And I've learned the one way can't work.
Yeah.
so you
what happened,
approached
bro?
it how? Yeah, go on.
Right, so I got up.
Myself. I got to go through this in myself. Fam.
I got up and I said, obviously, I had to clarify.
Yeah, did you what you heard? What you heard?
Yeah,
Alright,
I said,
cool. That's good because
I
yeah, sometimes
said-
it
I
is.
said-
we heard something earlier and we thought it was something else, innit? It
Yes.
wasn't. But yeah,
you know what I mean?
go
It
on,
could have
alright.
been, she said she needs some deep heat. I don't know, bruv. But I thought, I said deep heat. You know what I mean? Like she needs some.
I'm struggling to laugh because I'm just my daughter's 15 as well. So
Bruv,
Yeah,
she
we're
need-
all
what?
in it.
She
Yeah,
needs some
bruv.
dreams.
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
she said she needs some dreams, and I was gonna say, you dream enough, baby girl.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just keep dreaming big. baby.
I love you. Go
But
to
it
bed.
wasn't that.
Yeah, yeah.
It was she needs some D.
Alright, cool.
So I looked, I stood up, and my daughter is looking at me, but not wanting to look at me.
Okay.
Because she's also like, what have we just said to my dad?
What did this go?
Shit, he's about to turn this house
So
upside
all I did was
down.
go, firstly, you don't need none of that.
That's very calm. Go on.
Secondly, this child has to be out of your life immediately. So what's going to happen is, I'm going to speak to your mum, and we're going to take it from here.
You have to.
Yeah?
Yeah,
However,
yeah.
I want to commend the both of you
What?
for speaking to me
Yeah,
and
100,
telling me that.
100.
The fact that you came to me and you told me that, I'm just proud of you lot, man. So
Okay.
on that note, let's never ever discuss this again.
Pizza.
Yeah. However, when I say never discuss it, what I mean is, let's hope no one ever says anything like this where you have to tell me.
But
this
still
again.
bring it to me
But
next time.
always feel safe enough to come to me with this.
But that says a lot about you, though.
The
fact that they can come and speak to
everything
you.
in me. I did also say, I have to carry on. I did also say, does your dad need to go down there and bag?
Yeah. Standard.
do that.
Do I need
You have to
go?
put that in there.
But my daughter laughed, innit? I was like, no,
No,
do I
no,
have
I'm
to-
serious,
Do
though.
I have to
I'm
bang up
serious.
people's parents?
Yeah,
Because I need to understand what kind of parents this child has as to why she's saying these things. To me, it sounds as though if I go to them and I talk to them on a level and they get a little sticky. If she's learnt that from them, they may think that man won't grips every part of their face off.
yeah.
You understand? Because I'm
Yeah, you
not.
want
I'm
that
not
equalizer. You
I'm
gotta
not
be
gonna
equalizer
fight,
mode, innit?
But I'm gonna squeeze your face. Like it's gonna be a full-on Wakanda squeeze.
And then pop off everything. Just
Everything face off. Remember the movie Face Off, and you know why it was called Face Off, because they swap faces. But I'm not swapping their faces. It's just off,
left
just
there.
bare flesh.
It's left there.
They're just left to rot. You know what I mean? There, and then I'll speak to the.
And that's
daughter.
all the thoughts I was going through his head as well, you know.
Of course, are you mad? Of course.
Who do I need to
course.
destroy? So I was like, right, I need to talk to Cassie. And I said, get the teacher on the phone immediately. As soon as. Because I don't play them games. Because I also need the teacher to know that there's information that you don't know and that we can't share with you. However, this child can no longer be around my child.
Yeah.
And it's cool. I'm willing to help the tribe and see if we can like get this girl some help. But that's not going to come at the sacrifice of my child living and thriving. You understand?
100%.
So yeah, that's that story, and that's where I'm at. I need to drink some more water because it got me.
Yeah.
That's mad.
I don't even remember what the question was still, but do you know what? Off of the back of that, yeah. If I switch you lot and I've got your kids there, your children here, and mine too, in fact,
Okay.
and I say to them, "Is your dad a good dad?" What do they say?
Oh, where's my
Well, you got message.
you said to bring something in it.
I said,
Bring
if you
something.
want, I bought a little.
No, I
something
bought mine,
still.
but I bought. You know what it is?
You can go and grab it.
I'll go and grab it in a bit.
I'll show mine. No,
But
you go, D.
no, but I gotta jump
you
over
just-
everything.
I
Man.
just
That's
went,
long,
man.
bro.
Can you describe it and then maybe show it?
You know what it is? Nah, it's mad because what you made me do, I had to go and dig up things. Like, so you know, you go under the bed and all the dust and that, and obviously I was cussing that. Why is the dust under the bed, bro?
I only told you this morning. Still,
But
Yeah,
despite that,
yeah.
it's you know it's dug. It's put in special.
are dads like this?
I know, bro.
Why do we cuss about something that's
Yeah.
natural, bro? Why is there dust under there?
It's mad. But it was in a box. I keep all my sentimentals in a box.
Nice.
So when you said
Nice,
that bit, I said, you know what, I want to check my sentimentals. 'Cause I don't check it often. So I actually checked it, and there's so much stuff. I just pulled out the envelope, pulled out one, and it's my son. He you know he couldn't. I don't know why he couldn't afford to buy a card. I don't know why I go on, but he's got the A4 paper. Got the.
I mean, it depends what age he was.
staple.
We don't know what age he
I
is
don't
yet.
know. I'm not sure.
Why did he drop
the staple on that? No,
Why
one-
does your mind go there?
but the parents are meant to go. The other parents.
No,
go
no,
buy
but-
a card in it.
No.
Do
No,
the
but
card.
you can go and spend money on anything. He created
He
that.
created it,
It's
but he
different.
put the A4 paper, stapled it everywhere. You get me? And then he opened it, and it don't open properly. He's got pictures. He's taking pictures that he's used my printer.
Bro, you are taking
Bro.
the joy out.
Bro,
of
yeah,
the thing.
bro. He used my color printer to
did
print off photos and
No,
that.
bro.
Like,
He did his
Hey,
best, you know.
yeah,
Big
stuck
man.
him in there with sellotape, not Brit stick, you know, sellotape.
Hey, big man, I'm done with you.
Yeah.
No,
but he's
you don't
taking
have to
liberty.
talk anymore.
No,
You
D,
have to
you got a few of them though as well.
Of course, I got a few of them, but I never
The staples
that.
not even straight, fam.
I got
It's stapled, fam.
some pictures. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
No, I'm not gonna lie. There's many things.
It's a
that-
dinosaur.
I swear to keep. She's telling me
It's
oh,
a
your kids
fucking
gave you
scribble.
this.
That's what it is. What do you mean a dinosaur? It's a scribble.
You want to say, look what your son did for you today.
I'm not pulling that out.
I'm like, it's not a scribble.
there,
It's
right
not a
there.
scribble. It's a squiggle. They wouldn't tell me that I'm gonna keep this.
No, I won't lie. No. You know what it is? It was at a pinnacle time of
me
my
hot
life. It was
still,
at a pinnacle
but
time of my life, though, where I was going through a transition, and to get that, the words within it.
Yeah.
When I looked at it today, mad. I was like, that's how articulated my son was, where he broke up the fight and he said, you're the greatest. I'm like, rah, my son was saying that at the pinnacle time I was going through a lot.
yeah.
So that there, it must as he used my color printer and that. It's calm, bro. Printed off bare pictures. And pictures that I never thought that it had an effect. Like, I was trying to get him to host because he was he's very funny. And I said, nah, son, you should do hosting. No, trust me. He's like, really, Dad? So, as soon as they say, I'll try it, boom, I'm doing everything. Like BAFTAs, he started doing BAFTAs, started traveling here. Dad, I don't want to do it. Shut up, just do it. He even hosted for Paige Keiki. The same photo he printed off was him and Paige Keiki. So he actually opened for Paige Keiki.
Nice.
And he actually printed that picture. And I'm like, wow, me and him were on the same stage with 300 people and we're hosting together on the stage, and he printed that off. Oh, I'm breaking it down, bro. I didn't know it was like this. This is how I done the thing, bro. Yeah. Boom. So I just pulled it out of my under my bed with the dust and that. I said, bro, I'm gonna take this and bring it to Danny. But as I'm in the car, I found this in it. But bro, just see this. Look, this is what the envelope. This is my son with Big Nasty outside the Arsenal stadium. You get me? That's son. Look, I love you, Dad. I didn't look. Use my printer to print off. Look, this is the thing. Look, bro, man.
That's big. You mad?
Look at that, man. Look at him hosting for Paige Cakey. That was me and him hosting the stage. Him and the older son.
Yeah.
And the words, fam. Mama's using look. Hold on, what's that? Balls? What's that? This store? I don't know about this bit here though. Dad, of all the ball bags in the world, I'm glad I came from yours. Do you know what? Go on, you reply first. I don't know what to say.
The sentiment in it, though. Yeah. It's the sentiment, though.
To my idol role model, go get a father. So he knows that's what I've always been trying to do. I appreciate a lot. He needs to get his English sorted out. But either way, he better pass his English. But no, this is the thing, fam.
Come on.
So thank you for alerting me to go and look for something.
Yeah.
So it's all them things I was thinking, yeah, that I like the way you did that. Yeah. Sent the message and said, go and look, because that made me go and reflect and remember what I've been doing.
You got a deep what that means to him as well.
Yeah.
Really? That's the part that got
so
me.
we're saying, what
imagine.
is this scribble and you use my printer and whatever. Obviously, we're running joke, innit? To the point man's got tears here. But on the deeper level, it's like, that's real for them, though. That's some real shit. Like,
no, in actual fact, that's something to celebrate and actually be proud of.
Like, where did he get the picture from? Has he got phones and all that? Where did he dig that out?
He dug it out. He dug it out. Either he's gone on my phone and then
loaded it up.
Whatever he's done. You need to understand how much that is for a boy child.
Plugged in the printer.
Boy child as well.
A boy child to do. The fact that he might have done all the other things, that's also a boy child to just do it in any which way.
Yeah. Can you colour in the lines and that? No colouring in.
No.
Can you colour it in? No.
A girl child just does things. You're like, raw, how did you even think of this? Boy child, they say, yeah, man.
Yeah,
you get me? But you're like, raw, well done though for that.
Yeah,
like you
love
with
you,
style,
you.
bro.
Boom,
Like,
yeah.
no, big up my bitch. Big up. Yeah,
nah, it's beautiful. Bro.
That's nice.
But I'm glad you did that. But I had to dig that up. There's a few others that now I'm actually gonna go back and dig. You know, like the back of the stairs, and I'm actually gonna pull them out and reminisce of certain things.
That's nice.
Yeah, because I painted 1,000 words that one thing, and I would just love to go even. You know how deep I want to start doing, because you know you say we want to better ourselves as fathers and want to do more, and that from doing this now I'm starting to think. I'm sitting in a space and I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to step the game up. So when I leave here, I'm going to step the game up again. I'm going to sit down with him and say, Dad, son, you done this, you know? Like, daughter, you done this for me and you done that for me. And you know what I mean? Have them kind of
man.
Idiot
nice.
Mad conversations. I have to put idiot in there.
It's a dad thing, bro.
Yeah, you have to put idiot in there.
Like we can't just say and do such a nice thing. We have to go, like them idiot nice things.
Yeah. All the date nights I used to do with the girls. I used to buy all them things. I used to buy the girls separate.
I'm not gonna lie, I need to do more.
Explain it.
Date nights. You know, like you
Explain
take each one date night. So you go for you today. Your date night's that. So every month I'll take one on a date night, innit? The younger one to the older one. Boom. We go on a date night. One just to get to, you know, I'm a stepfather as well. So it's like
nice.
It's bonding. So that kind of thing. And me and the boys, we do date night as well. We go out and just go cinema. Even though the wifey cusses about it, you get what I'm saying. But
Circle.
Your time will come in. You get me. You get too much anyway. You get me. But yeah,
Did you look down the lens to let her know that? I just wanted you to know that
babe,
I saw you.
babe, LA. I got LA for my birthday. The man them, we've already know how much the ticket is as well. So the man them, it's not a lot either. So to get me, you don't even have to contribute. You get me.
And it's on Tez.
It's weak as
it's
well.
on Tez as
the
well.
Dates. The man them's got the dates all organized. I can tell you the guys.
You know, sometimes we gotta just drop a little like, no, because we're going to film, innit?
No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
Oh,
straight.
you're
I'm
just going
straight.
Yeah, none of this. I used to do all that. Back
shows
in
you
the
where the
days.
fuck I am,
I've
innit?
got to go and host and
It shows you
no
growth.
I'm going.
I'm letting you know, but I'm also going.
I'm
being
waiting.
respectful.
I'm waiting for her still.
100%. That's Dwayne's fault. When he said he's traveling, no, I'm going now.
Whoa. This
No,
no.
it happens
Tess.
like that. But we're working off energy.
Tessa, this Dwayne fault thing. I don't mind being a contributing factor, but the fault and blame, I don't do so. I don't do that.
But,
I don't do the fault and blame.
You inspired me, so.
All right, see now that's nicer.
So you're saying that they'll say you're a good dad? You reckon? In fact, you haven't answered it. What do you think?
I think the point, his example was saying that he was reminded that yes, they would say he's a good dad.
I would hope so, man. I would hope so.
I feel that's what you were saying.
Yeah.
I would hope so. Like, genuinely, I hope so. I don't like if you said they're sat here. You know, it's one of them random ones that my friend just randomly said it. Like, yeah, you're a good dad, you know. And
It's nice to hear, though. Yeah.
I would like to hear.
It's nice to hear.
Yeah, I don't want them to be under pressure or anything, but I believe, that they would say, yeah, he's a good dad. But Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure what mine was. I think, yeah, there was,
What's this doubt you have?
No, in terms of like, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I don't know
There's a
if
little
you...
something there. There's a little
No,
something there.
of course, every child, bruv. Like, I'd say my mum was a good mum and my dad was a good dad, but I'd still say, rah, there was some. I just described my mum to you. Nah, ramp, bruv.
Shows where man
But
is.
because I didn't re-up his lunch money and that, he might just that one up. He might say, you get me?
No, he'll remember
re-up
that,
his-
and he
re-up
might
his-
mention that and be like, no, he was gonna ask him the question. Yeah, my dad's a good dad, but sometimes he can be.
I feel safe to phone him now. You know, ask my older son now. Just phone him random and say,
I don't know why I want you to do it.
I kind of feel like, yeah, I mean, don't go for it.
Phone him.
It's up to you.
Which one? The oldest son. Kai.
It's up to you, bruv. This
Phone the
is your
oldest son,
idea, you know.
because he's had more experience with you.
This is your idea.
Yeah, this is
the
amazing.
oldest
fam.
son.
You know, my heart's beating though. You know.
I can tell, bruv. I can tell. I kind of feel it through the thing. I was thought you were popping, but it's your heart.
What are you? I'm
Put
asking.
that to the thing, bruv.
I'm asking him the question, though, innit?
Yeah.
And if it's not good, we delete
Please
it.
don't
innit?
answer. Please don't answer.
Put it on speaker.
Yeah. It's on speaker, fam. Yo, hey, my G, wagwan.
Oh, go on.
Where you at?
I work.
Swear down. All right, cool. I got to ask you a question, yeah.
Yeah, go on.
What's the? I've got to answer it myself. Hold on.
a good
I'm
dad?
going on mute.
Am
Hold
I a
on.
good dad?
Am I a good dad? Okay. All right, bro. Am I a good dad?
Are you a good dad?
Why are you asking the question?
let him
with
answer
the-
the question.
Yeah.
It's 10 p.m. What other question is this? Yeah. Depends what context you're asking.
Huh?
Why? Like, what's the context? Why are you asking the question?
I'm just asking you. Someone asking me if they are, bro. Just answer the question. Am I a good dad or not? It's just say yes or no, or maybe up. Yeah or not.
Yeah.
I love you, son. All right, later.
Alright, thanks, Dad. See you later, mate.
All right, mate. All right, have it. Have it.
He's thinking, what?
Yeah, he's
You got to
confused.
understand. He actually explained it. He said it depends on the context, which is what every child would say. You got to remember, we're here talking about it. He has zero knowledge of any of that. You just asking random. That's why I said it's 10 p.m. You're asking me.
He's
what-
dealing with customers right now.
He's like,
like-
what?
Yeah,
What's going on?
no, but it's a man. But then it's the other thing is that shows there's a missing element that I need to be working on there in terms of
Every
I might need to have
parent-
more conversation with him in terms of.
every child would
I
say
shouldn't
that.
ask him that though. I never asked him that. He's
No,
probably
don't worry,
confused,
no,
innit?
you speak to him later.
No,
bro.
but should we though?
Nah, I don't think we
we
should,
should?
but we should speak. What I need to be doing is more so is saying I love you and I appreciate you, and that's the most probably. I don't think having them kind of conversations.
I
like,
mean,
am I
the
good
last, thing
dad,
you,
like,
the last thing you said was, I love you, son. So
Yeah.
for me, listen, you're going to get things wrong. Mistakes, that happens, innit?
Yeah.
But it's what you're willing to do. It's how you respond to those mistakes. It's how you respond to those things.
100%.
And the thing is, you're responding in the way that is most beneficial. Because I don't think there's any right or wrong way.
No.
Obviously, we can all agree that some
Imagine he
things are wrong,
said, "Nah, Dad, we need to talk about this." Like, and
but-
another
but-
episode.
no,
and
but,
that.
but then at least you know.
Yeah, but I know, I'm confident.
I said, can I phone you later, Dad?
Yeah.
Let me phone you later. At the end of the day, there's no right or wrong way, and mistakes are necessary. There is no like, well, I'm a dad. Okay, I've got this. Bang, perfect. It's impossible. I think anyway. Like both ways, mom and dad. But you know,
What
Yeah,
but now, if you had a child now, you be more ready. You know what?
you be more ready. You be more prepared. But
Yeah,
you're,
but
you're
for
still
what, though?
gonna
For your child. We're going to like say every child's the same.
you're still gonna make
So
mistakes.
you're more
yeah.
ready, but if your child is more ready for chaos.
No, I'm ready. I go up in there before. Don't come out here.
No, but you
and
understand
think
what I'm
that
saying
you
to you
could
is
come
that
out
every
here.
child is different.
So you
Yeah,
go up
100%.
Every child is different. So I'm ready for what I'm ready for. And this child has now said, was you really ready for me though?
Yeah, like I'm the
Pick
one.
it up.
I'm the
Yeah,
one.
because my daughter was totally different to my son's, although I still had a general way of moving.
That's the matters. That's the matters.
We're on an hour. You say?
You can't
Oh,
do
yeah.
that, bro. You can't just cut like.
No, go on.
Yeah, you can because they can edit.
Yeah, sorry. I kind of. Am I a good dad? I believe I am. I believe I am. If you ask them, do you know what my daughter told me recently? Like, it's mad. My daughter told me, "You're." I'm speaking to my friends and stuff like that, and you are much better than them because at least you're around. I don't know how to take that. Good and bad. I feel like that's the beginning of your learning. Because I could be.
How did
gone.
you read it?
Good and bad.
Good and bad.
Good and bad.
Good and bad. I took the.
Did you prompt more? Did you talk to her more? Did you actually have a
No,
more conversation? Or you just
I
left
didn't really still because it was in jest and whatever. But I took the. This is why I'm here though.
it? Okay.
Why I'm here, you're gonna catch on in how many years? You're not gonna get it right now. Yeah, I'm not on time. Yeah, I said I'm going to do it tomorrow and I did it on the next day and stuff like that. But over time period, you're going to realize, no, actually, what did we come back to? Presents. What did we say? Sorry, presents. So she's already clicking, but he's here, at least. So that's where I'm at. And my son, I'm his hero at the end of the day. So he's calm.
Man, smart about that one.
No, that's the best feeling, bro. When they look
I
up
got
to you.
my, I got mine.
You bought yours, missing. Print it. Hey, that's
no, let me show her this first. This was like this whole dad thing's been coming for
that's
about
different
3
levels.
years.
See,
Is it
like-
about 3 years? We needed some background stuff, and I was like, kids, make me something. That's my daughter's. Yeah, it's nice, it's generic.
Nice.
She made that.
I
though.
love that.
Yeah, I love that. She put work in. Again, she put work in it, and then this is my son's hero. You see it?
So why don't you colour him in
I
that
keep
other
that
bit?
shit on my no.
Bro,
No,
Charm me, fam.
no, let me take the hero, bro.
You're
Like,
killing
Charm
me.
me, bro.
It
They
says
charm-
my
No, I
hero.
love that though.
Yeah, I'm
The
good
guy
with
does
that.
it, The hero.
I'm good with that.
I want that space.
And man got some badges and shit, and then he was like, I want to play a game now. And I was like, all right, cool. I've
Nice.
got enough. That's
Well,
enough.
he drew that, Rupe, though.
Yeah, he drew that. That's
No,
what I'm
that's
saying.
sick, though.
He drew that. That's my
Ratings
thing.
and that. Number
So,
one
yeah,
dad.
I mean, what is good, what is bad, we're never going to... It's interpretation at the end of the day. But I think the first question is about... I think your good and bad definition is going to come from what you know and what you've experienced.
Agreed.
So there is no definition of good and bad. Like, you cannot tell me I'm good and you cannot tell me I'm bad because you don't know my story and my path in it at the end of the day. So that's what I want to make clear. Understanding, man, we need to understand each other's perspective, where we're coming from, each other's experience. And then, yeah, from there, innit? Take it from there. Someone might have just not had any dad at all. So if that person's there every week, he's a good dad in his head, full stop. No, but you're not washing the dishes. He is there. He doesn't know of a man being there. He's good in his head. Cool.
What's the
teach
dishes
him.
got to do? What's the dishes got to do?
I don't know. It's
He's
just
just saying if someone's complaining in the house about that.
you're just finding something to pick
Finding
at.
things like
I don't think the man...
pick at.
But you know the thing...
Don't go into the dishes, bro. I like washing
What
dishes.
about the bins, though? What about the bins? So man's
Whatever. I like washing dishes. I like water running.
But what about the bins, though, fam?
I like water running. I like to bust.
Yeah, I
a
don't
bit
mind.
of music.
I like doing them. I don't mind doing the
I
dishes.
like to see
but
shine.
Then the dishes comes and the next dish ends up
I
there
like
and
to
then
see
they
shine.
leave the stuff in the side.
And I wash again. But yeah,
So, Tess, calm down.
I'm
The
sorry.
dishes is
Listen,
triggered you.
hey.
Just calm down, son.
like, follow, share, all that stuff. Dadsrus, a place for learning, sharing, and understanding. We need to learn. We have to learn every day. We need to share because we've got to talk more, man. Especially as us. Let's be real. And the sooner we understand each other, the less... What's the word? Not conflict.
Complicated.
Complication. The less complication, the more we understand. Don't have to agree,
Yeah, man.
but understand. Yeah, man. Anyway, love.
Love.
Yeah,
Tess,
bye, man.
want to see you in the next one, yeah?
I need to,
3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're dipping. Daddy, you're dipping. 40. 5 more.
We did that slow one, man.
This is the original. Imagine all this time I've been watching. I didn't know it's the original thing. Look, with the thing still in it.
So special.
So that should be preserved. This
I
should
was
be in
gonna
a.
say you need to put it in some plastic.
That's what I'm
painting
saying. I'm not
or
even
something,
thinking. I'm
yeah.
losing my mind.
No, you
Look
need
how all your ones all preserved, neat and that.
And you don't realise, like,
Mine's on
until
display
years
in my
later,
room.
how valuable
Yeah,
it
it's
is.
neat. It's not. How old is
mine's
that?
displayed in my room.
How old is
still.
this one? How old is it? How old are they?
Alright, so it was meant to be in the background of Dadsrus, innit? So Dadsrus is about 3 years old. In mind, it's about
And
3
it's
years
still
old.
clean and neat.
Yeah, no, I have to. There's a little bit
But
of.
that looks good, in good condition.
Yeah, but I didn't naturally.
No, I got a box.
I should have.